Hey y'all, it's Jay Nation over here. I'm actually in my kitchen now. There we go. Now we got some light. I'm actually in my kitchen. I seem to be making a lot of my videos here, mostly because it's more comfortable than anything. So I do them here, and I'm also hungry, so I'm making my lunch for the day. For this video, as you can see the title, it is entitled "The 9 to 5 Scam." Of course, the reason why is for the obvious. I'm gonna try to give it a few minutes, probably less than that, to see who else I can get on here to watch me while I talk about this, so that you guys get an idea of what it is that we're here to talk about today. In the meantime, I got a couple of my pages that's up, so I'm trying to share it and let other people know about it. So as well, let me know that you see this video by giving me a thumbs up and just saying hey, and we'll go ahead and get started. Make sure I get all my notes and stuff together as well. All right, give me 1 second. Making me a veggie burger, so that's what I'm doing right now. Well, 2 veggie burgers, because I like to eat. So, and of course I got to keep this weight on. Go ahead and let that do its thing. That's off. Alright, so what we'll do is go ahead and get right into it. I got my notes here. My burgers are grilling, so I'm almost done with that. Got my veggie mayo, all that. So anyway, first of all, is anybody else a vegan out there? You know, do you guys eat vegan foods? And if you do, how long have you been doing that? And what made you decide to become a vegan? You know, so that's actually a good topic to always talk about as well. Running out of mayo. Okay, so the 9 to 5 scam, right? The reason why I call it that is obviously the 9 to 5 is different from what we're used to knowing it as when we were younger, right? And back in the day, where you used to really have to work hard for the 9 to 5, and it was acceptable. It was accepted. You know what I mean? It was something that everybody pretty much was used to doing. You know? So now we've gotten to a time where you don't have to do that as much anymore, where you can literally work for yourself and be able to be successful doing that. A lot of times people forget that that is a possibility. So we find ourselves, make sure I got the right buttons. This is the top button. So we find ourselves getting stuck into this mentality that we have to go work hard, we have to do this and do that. Give me a couple of napkins. So that way we can see success, we can grow, we can basically take care of ourselves. But then we forget that because it's a 9 to 5, because you are working for somebody else, that you are limiting yourself. Alright? And you basically have to live by those rules. You basically have to work by the rules that you are given. So if you're not careful about that, you can get stuck and wrapped up into that type of environment and get stuck doing it for a long period of time. 1 second. And me personally, I've been working since I was about 15, 16. And keep in mind, I was excited. Like, still excited to this day because I was able to actually get that job and be able to make the money that I wanted to make. Of course, I had just started driving, so I was able to actually do something for myself, go out and make purchases for myself, so that way I can basically do my own thing. Basically flaunt whatever I wanted to do. Got some baby lettuce, baby greens, organic. And that was something that I really wanted to do. It was, of course, to be able to grow and be able to move out of my parents' house. And at the time, I was getting much, much older and coming into my own and realizing that this is something that I really wanted to be able to do for me. So that happened, and of course, I got into understanding how that works and understanding exactly what it is that I need to do to be able to grow and to become better than what I already currently was. But over time, I started realizing that some of this stuff is it's almost like it's pre-made, which in actuality it is pre-made to condition you to understanding that, hey, this is the life that you're going to be living right now, and you have to go ahead and put in these hours so that way you can actually make some kind of money and then go from there. I'm not against the whole thing. Now, if you are a person that is happy with working your 9 to 5, happy with going to a job and working and clocking in for somebody else, and not to make us downplay the whole concept of it, but if that's something that you enjoy doing yourself, by all means, have at it. This video is not for you. This video is for whoever is trying to really get out of that mind frame, get out of that mindset, and know that that whatever they're doing, wherever they're at right now, can actually grow to be something else. And obviously, you can do that. The crazy thing about today's day, that this new century or the type of era that we're in right now, is that the possibilities are endless. The possibilities that we have now are not the same as they were back in the day, to where now you can grow and become more than what you ever anticipated on becoming. So now you can actually make money doing what you love doing. You can actually make money being able to just make a video on YouTube like I'm doing now. And as you guys have seen, I make money on YouTube. I post exactly how to do that by using YouTube and by talking about the things that you know, and by being able to show your face and give valuable information, not just trying to sell people off a bunch of different shit, but being able to let people know that you know where they're coming from and you want to help them out. A lot of times you just see people just stuffing down products down other people's throats and then wonder why they're not millionaires overnight. You know what I mean? It's all about how you're presenting yourself. It's all about what you're presenting and what it exactly is that you want people to see with that light. So when it comes to me and when I think about all the different opportunities that's out there now, it's you got things like Uber, you got Lyft, you got affiliate marketing, you got network marketing, all these different types of avenues that you can use, and hell, you can even use multiple of them. So it's not just something that you're cut off at that time and just say like, well, I can only do one at a time. You can actually do as many as you like. So then this is where the multiple streams of income come into play. All right, so you have to also remember that. And okay, make sure my video is showing up right. If you can see me, let me know. If it's looking like it's a little but got bad connection, also let me know about that too, so that way I can fix that. Trying to share it now on my page. Wait for that to come up. The kitchen obviously is not the best connection here in my house, but I work with what I got, you know. So at the end, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. So anyway, so as far as that goes, so keep in mind when you go and clock in for a 9 to 5, you working pretty much 40 hours a week, right? If you working all them hours anyway, and you basically are cut off at 40 hours, think about what you could possibly do if you can make the same amount of money but work as many hours as you would like. And of course, being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, you're going to automatically work over 40 hours. And that's just a given because of the fact that you are growing a business. And if you're trying to be more and greater than what you already are, then you're definitely going to want to be okay with putting all these extra hours. And hell, if you want to be successful and be a millionaire, I have no problem putting in all my hours into my business, especially if it's something I have a passion for. And that's the beauty of being able to do this. Yes, I still do MCA. I actually still have videos I still make for MCA. If you have any questions more about that, go ahead and message me, or leave a comment, of course, under here and with your email, and I'll go ahead and send you whatever I got as of right now. For those of you that do not know what MCA is, it's Motor Club of America. Basically, it's a roadside assistance company, and you can make money doing that. All you basically do is promote the services. You can promote the opportunity as well. Be careful when doing that. MCA actually had cracked down a lot of people for doing that because of the false advertisement and stuff. So you definitely want to be careful. And this is with any company at all. Because if you want to become a legitimate business, if nobody looks at McDonald's and say, I want to become a partner at McDonald's because they're flashing money type shit. That's what people was doing at MCA. You know what I mean? And they gave it a bad name. It gave it a bad rep. So, but when you look at MCA, there's like so many different services that you can actually promote and so many services people actually need. I've actually signed up a roommate of mine into because she needed roadside assistance, which is basically towing, and was able to get her to get on that. So right now she has it. So whenever she needs a tow, calls them up, 30 minutes, they come and pick her up, and it usually 30 minutes or less. So, and again, you can make money with that. Don't even have to have the service yourself to promote. But me personally, what's the point of promoting something you do not currently use? And that's just my opinion. But that's just another way you can make some money, and that could be up to $35 for per sale. So that is definitely something you can look into and see what you guys think about that and try it out. Now, also, what you could also, something else I've definitely paid attention to when it comes to working for other people is you got to pay taxes, right? Pay these people their money because you're basically working for whatever company you're working for, and then of course they got to pay their taxes. So this is a tax that you have to pay that come out of your check. Not to say that you don't have to pay taxes when you work your own business. Yes, you still do. But the difference is you have more control over what money you're actually making and putting into your pocket. And because there's not no cap as far as how much money you're putting into your pocket, you can also help calculate your taxes and be able to pay them ahead of time and quarterly, so that way you can stay on top of that and not have to worry about Uncle Sam coming after you later. Keep in mind, we've got tax seasons coming up, right? Tax season is actually already here. I personally already received my taxes. Happy at first when I got the first 2 taxes. Then when I got because I worked pretty much 3 jobs within the last year. So when I put my first 2 jobs in their W-2s, it looked like I was getting ready, about to have a great income coming in. Then I put the 3rd one in there, pretty much ended up owing the IRS. So that's something else that I'm like, for me to work all these hours and to put up with the bullshit that I was putting up when I was actually working, for me to now turn around and this is what I'm dealing with, I don't like that. So I'm just gonna make sure I pay that shit off, not have to worry about that. Focus on growing my business, getting my LLC and all that stuff, so that way I can pay my own taxes and I have to worry about later on I owe some bullshit. You know what I mean? That's something else that you definitely have control over. That's the beauty of owning your own business, because you will have control over the little shit. You will definitely be able to understand exactly what it is that you need to do, so that way you can maximize your business and also even get money from the government by owning your own business. And as always, I tell everybody, keep your receipts. Keep your receipts. I don't matter where I go, if I slide my car for something, I'm keeping my receipts for that. All right. Also, another thing is, like I told you guys, you got your YouTube, you got your network marketing. You can also, if you create a product, if you have all the talents that you guys have, I tell people all the time, you know, you have a talent, go ahead and showcase it. So many people out there don't know how to sing. Of course, we have a lot of artists and stuff, but that doesn't mean that your voice doesn't need to be heard. So you might not become the next Drake, you might not become the next, hell, LMA, but you can still showcase your talent, showcase what people might still need to see, still need to hear, because we are all humans and we all feel pretty much can be connected in different aspects of our lives. So that's something else you also need to definitely think about when you're doing that. And this is also where YouTube will come in at. So I don't know if you guys remember, like Justin Bieber and all these other artists have been discovered through YouTube. So you have to be able to use these free channels that are available to you, so that way you can see your growth and your success and be able to do as much as possible when it comes to your passion. And anybody can make money off of their passion. It's all about what you want to do, how you want to do it, and exactly how you're packaging that, so that way you can get to the viewers, to the buyers, to the customers, and so that they can see what it is exactly that you have to offer and then purchase it. And as always, put a face on your product. Put a face on whatever it is you have to offer as your service. As me, I'm a graphic designer. You know what I mean? I'm a graphic designer, and I also do marketing. Something that newly I've been learning for the last year, and still learning up until this day. Still learning more about sales. Somebody like myself definitely had gotten a lot of my sales was through referrals. So now I have to really broaden my horizon and understanding how to use marketing to my advantage, how to use Facebook ads, how to use Instagram promotions, and be able to use them to my advantage, so I can grow my business and not just rely solely on referrals. So that way I can make that money elsewhere and be able to get the customers to come to me versus me going out and searching for them. And this is the same method you can use for your own. You can see this all the time. People make money on Instagram. People make money, like I said, on YouTube. You can even make money through Facebook. And all it is about being able to show yourself, presenting yourself to everybody, and be able to have a presence among the masses. Because even though there's a lot of people out there, and there's a lot of faces to be seen, there is none like yours. You are the only person like you. So if you have something to say, you have something to present, put it out there. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. And again, this is only for those who are actually trying to divert away from the 9-to-5 concept, because it is not for everybody. Some people are okay and comfortable and are happy with where they are. I'm not judging you. You can stay there, and this video is not for you. But this is for those of you who are like myself, who want to go ahead and branch off and become bigger than just clocking in for somebody, than just having an employee ID number and saying, hey, I'm here, I'm clocking in. Oh, okay, I did my max 8 hours, I'm clocking out. This is for those who want to be able to maximize and double and multiply all their revenues and be able to put a face to where their money is, and also just be great in every aspect. All right, so that's pretty much all I got for now. My burger's about to get cold, so I'm about to eat these, and because that's my vegan burger. I love these things. I got two, so I gotta stay fit and make sure I'm all straight. So on that note, I appreciate y'all for watching this video. I'm gonna stop saying that I'm gonna try to make these videos, because I know I need to be making these videos consistently. So something I've learned also that you can take heed to is, if no matter how you're feeling, you might be uncomfortable at the moment to be able to do a video or be able to talk to people. You might be nervous. I get it. I was there, and even though people tell me now to this day that I look so comfortable when I do my videos, and for me, I don't think necessarily that it is the case. But because I also can feel like I can do more, I can do better. But for those of you who are struggling and want to be able to know what to do and how to do it, just get in front of the camera and say something. That's it. And all you can do is play it back later, and then you'll watch it and be able to say like, okay, this is what I need to work on. This is what I need to do better next time, and do that next time, and keep doing that. Go look at my YouTube channel. I got over 100+ videos on that you can definitely look at and see my growth from my first video. And I think I leave that first video up there for a reason, just so you can see how I was speaking, how I looked, how I looked at the camera, and the presence that I actually had up until now. So just look at that growth, and that's the growth that you can definitely see with practice. So keep that in mind. I know you guys can be great. It's already inside of you. Just bring it out. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I love every last one of y'all. Y'all will be successful, and y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day.